Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a descending diamond friendship bracelet. This friendship bracelet requires 4 colors and it will be 8 strings wide. So the pattern I will be using is 7064 on friendshipbracelets.net, and I will leave a link in the down bar. So each string I cut to be 32 inches long, and then I left 4 inches at the end to tie on, and then I made a knot. So this will be the start of our bracelet. We clip the knot on. So we spread out the colors in the order that you want them to appear in your bracelet. So this is our starting position. This is our initial setup in the order that you would like your colors to appear. So you set up your colors in the order that you want them to appear in, and they must mirror each other, as with the chevron. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the outermost string and make 2 forward knots on the second string. Next, you're going to take the second string and you're going to do a forward knot, and then you're going to do a backward knot. So now you're facing outward again. And we're going to take the outermost string again and do 2 backward knots. Alright, so we're back to the outside again with the blue. Now we have to do the same on the other side. So we take the blue string, and now we're going to do 2 backward knots on the first string. Take the second string, do a backward knot, and then a forward knot. From here, we must do 2 forward knots. And now we're on the outside again. Alright, so now we can leave these 2 outer strings. Just put them aside for a bit, because we're going to worry about making the inner diamond. So with the inner strings, we're going to knot here, and then double back in again. So the first thing we're going to do is take our left innermost string and do a backward knot, 2 of them, and then a backward knot again. But then this time we're going to double back and do a forward knot. So now your inner string is now facing inward. Now we leave the new inner string and we leave that side for a second. Now we do the same on the other side. We take the innermost string, we do a forward knot and another forward knot. Then we reach the string here on the outside of the diamond, which will be the corner. We do a forward knot, and then we double back and do a backward knot. And we leave these for a second. We have to decenter the diamond, so we double knot the middle strings here. Then taking the black strings here, we do 2 forward knots here onto the center of the diamond strings. And then we do 2 backward knots here. Now that we have the 2 black strings in the middle again, we need to knot them together. Alright, so now we have our diamond shape. Make sure your strings are neat, and we will do a basic chevron to finish this set. So double knot on the first string, double knot on the second string, double knot on the third string, and we leave this one to wait in the middle for its pair. So double backward knot on the first string on the right hand side, double backwards knot again on the second string on the right hand side, double backwards knot on the third string on the right hand side, and then we meet its pair and we double knot it. Alright, so now we have our diamond shape and we can do another set. Taking the string on the outside left, we make a forward knot and another forward knot. We take the second string, a forward knot, and a backward knot. So now we're doubling back out again. And we do 2 backward knots onto the outermost string. Now we can leave this guy for a little while. And we do the same on the other side. Then a backward knot and a forward knot, and then 2 forward knots, and we can leave this guy on the outside. And now we get to work on our diamond. So we take the innermost string and we do 2 backward knots and then a backward forward knot. Backward, forward. Alright, and then we do it on the other side. Now we do 2 forward knots and then a forward backward knot. And then we leave these guys on the outside while we knot the middle of the diamond together. Then we take the left blue string, we do 2 forward knots. And then we take the right blue string and we do 2 backward knots. And then we knot them together. Make sure that your strings are all neat again. Make sure they're untangled. Make sure you haven't lost track of any strings and they're all mirroring each other. And now if they're not mirroring each other, you might need to undo knots if you have gone astray in the pattern. That's not a big deal. You can take a thumbtack and you can undo knots that way. But yeah, we continue on with our chevron, bringing the outside players back in. And we complete our chevron. Whoops. So make sure that your strings are laid out nicely. We do the pattern again. So you take the outermost string, make a 4, do 2 forward knots, then a forward backward knot, then 2 backward knots. Now we leave the white string out, and then we do the opposite on the other side. So 2 backward knots, then a backward forward knot, and then 2 forward knots. So leave these out, they're not part of the diamond. Take the innermost string and do 2 backward knots on the first adjacent to it, then a backward forward knot, then the other side you do 2 forward knots, then a backward forward knot, or sorry, forward backward knot, and then knot the 2 strings in the middle together. So this is what our bracelet looks like so far, our descending diamond. So then you continue knotting until the length that you want it, whether it be an anklet or a bracelet or a keychain, whatever you want it to be. Happy knotting and best of luck. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments, and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.